Welcome to ITS 149R. Let's talk a little bit about how to clean, then import into PHPMYAdmin, and as well as setting up the relationship. Now, for my example today, I'm going to go to download some NFL data. Yeah. So I'm going to go to Yahoo and I'm going to come over here to NFL and I'm going to come to stats and I'm going to just kind of take a look at some stuff and I'm going to come over here to passing. Yeah. So yards and I want to go in season stats. Passing, right? Passing, right? So Deshaun Watson, I'm not going to get a whole bunch, but I'm just going to download maybe like about several players, maybe Matt Stafford. And then I'm going to go and copy. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to edit it with Word first. So the way I'm going to do it is bring up a brand new document and I'm going to paste, but I'm going to paste special. Use the tools that you got, right? So every time there's an enter key followed by a tab, I just want to replace it with a tab. So I'm going to come over here, paragraph and a tab, then replace it with a tab. Yeah, so that works. Missed one here, so I'm going to do it manually. You got to do that kind of stuff too. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and copy all of this. And I'm going to open up Excel. And I'm going to paste it in. Right? Well, it looks good. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. The team names, everything like that. Now I'm going to come back here. And this time, but I want team stats. Team stats, offense, passing. Yeah? And I'm going to pick everything because, you know, it's just all 32 teams, right? So I'm going to come here, come to my Word again, and I'm just going to paste. I don't need the data already, so I'm just going to paste over it. Once again, I'm going to go and replace the paragraph with a tab. And then I'm going to look at this, and I miss one. So here, tab, delete. Then I'm going to go ahead and copy all of this over here and paste it in a new sheet. Like this. Now here's the thing, and I'm going to rename this one as a team, and I'm going to rename this one as a QB, and I want to make a relationship, but you see how it's labeled like this? Yeah, it's not labeled the same way here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and insert a column, and I'm going to call this, change this to city. And I'm going to call this team. Now, oh, by the way, I made a mistake. I don't have all my data. So I should go select all. And then I copy. Then I paste. Get rid of this guy. That's extra. Sorry. And then I'm going to go and insert a new column. Now, here's the thing. I want to make a relationship. So I have to go and build it now. I'm going to change this to city, and I'm going to change this to team. It kind of does it in Excel, but it kind of does it a little bit different. Watch. See how it does that over there? I'm going to do it again. Houston, DAL. And I'm going to go can. See like this? Now, it doesn't do it right, but at least it does. It kind of helps you. So right after that, before I hit the end, I'm going to hit the enter key, and it does it for everyone. No, this is wrong. This is Kansas City, Seattle, Detroit, Tampa Bay. That works. LAC, Buffalo, Green Bay. So quarterback is Kansas City. Yeah, Kansas City. What else is right? Carolina, LA Rams. Cincinnati, SF, you know, so it seems to do it okay. Jacksonville, is Jacksonville JAC or J? You got to watch that now. They might be JAX. Las Vegas, I guess. So it looks good. Yeah, it looks good, right? So it's kind of a little trick that Excel has. Nobody kind of uses it. That's why you don't know about it, but can bring up the NFL team name over here. You got to go and correct it though. Yeah, correct it a little bit. Okay, very cool. So I'm going to go and save as, and I'm going to call it my desktop. I'm going to call it NFL passing as an extra workbook. And I got to save it again for PHPMYAdmin. Save as desktop. This time I'm going to call it open document spreadsheet. We might lose some data, but it's okay. I don't think we'll lose data. So like this, I'll close this. I don't need this, so I'm going to close this. And then I'm going to come back to my local host and I'm going to do it new. And I'm going to call it NFL passing. Yeah, great. And I'm going to do my import. And again, it got to be the ODS file. And then I got to check this first box and I'm going to go. Should do it right. Does it? Got the two tables over here. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on team. Then I'm going to click on structure. And then I'm going to click on team here. And I'm going to make it a primary key. So everything looks good, right? Everything looks primary key. Now, once again, if I click on NFL passing and I do the relationship, you know, it's going to give us problems, right? So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to try to do it. And it's going to give us an error message. Create relationship, team, and then team, and okay, and it says cannot. So, you know, that's unfortunate, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the non-primary key table, which is QB. I'm going to click on that, and I go to structure, relation structure, and then I'm going to call this QB to team. I don't know, something like that, right? And then I'm going to say restrict on the column, the team field, right? That's the one that I wanted to link up to the other team field. So it's a database, NFL passing. Team is the team. So that should do it. Let's go see. So if we did it right, then you come back to NFL passing, order your primary table, come back to the designer, and then you have your relationship, yeah, like this. Yeah. So I want you to think about a couple of things now. When you come to the team, you see how it's a city. I have that city over here. The unfortunate thing is that, you know, if you pull in some other data from someplace else, like weather data, I don't know, whatever, city data, weather, whatever, you know, you got to watch out. Are you going to keep it two fields like this or whatever? You see how it's like this? So you may have to go and clean up the record a little bit, yeah? So, you know, just kind of warning, if you bring in another table from not related to NFL, say, you're going to have to kind of consider editing your city field as well. But that's all part of the cleaning process. And I'm going to stop here.